Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
We good? Thank you.
Welcome, football fans, to Colome Field. We apologize for the technical difficulties here. Thanks to Nathan at Sports Tickets Live. He's got us up and rolling. Platte-Geddes received. Opening drive of the game. Little counter here goes inside to Grayson Hansen near the goal line. He's going to be knocked down by a couple Cowboys. Be 3rd and goal from the 1 yard for 3rd and goal from the 1. 8:15 to go here in quarter number 1. We don't have our second camera set up tonight on the. Actually, we have this 2-person crew, so I'll do my best to get the down and distance. I'll just bring it to you this way. So 3rd and goal from the 1 that gives up the middle. He's met abruptly, and he did not get in. So the Black Panthers will be looking at a 4th and goal on this opening drive. Tackle made there by, I believe that's number 73, Sully 61, Jacob Beckers, 5'10", 160-pound senior. So, big play. This time the Black Panthers going to go outside. They got in. That's number 36, Miles Cott. Breaks the plane of the goal line, but wasn't easy. So good defensive stand for Colome there to go hold Platte-Geddes to 4th and goal. But Cott crosses the goal line, and Platte-Geddes strikes first here in this first quarter with 7:27 to go. Platte-Geddes is going to opt for the 2-point conversion. Vanderwerf under center. Cott behind him. Just a little maybe a veer play. Did he get in? Yes, he did. So Oakley Cott gets the touchdown on the 2-point conversion. So Platte-Geddes, we were trying to get the camera going. Looks like I believe they took the ball about the 40-yard line to start the drive and just marched it down. Play by play, and took everything they had to get into the end zone, but they got there. So they lead 8-0, and Colome about ready to await their first offensive possession of the game. Platte-Geddes about ready to kick off. Doing the kicking duties for Platte-Geddes is Jackson Olson. Can't quite read who the 2 Cowboy returners are. Olson's kick, line drive. It's going to be fumbled. They're in the reverse, trying to cut outside. Riley Shippey is returning that one. Good return for the Cowboys. Jackson Newman stepped inside. Maybe got brushed in the back, but allowed Shippey to get outside. And Cowboys are going to have solid field position for their first offensive showing of the evening. Colome has a 1-1 record thus far, as they beat Corsica Stickney by 2 for season opener and then fell to Trip Delmont Armor Dakota Christian last week. I-backs for the Cowboys. Handoff goes to Shippey. Flag on the play. He's still on his feet. He's going to pick up a gain of about 3. Flag on the play. Looks like we could have an area of holding. It looks like they're going to march it away. The face mask is the penalty. Platte-Geddes, whoops, sorry. Platte-Geddes, no stranger to penalties, as they had a handful and then some. Face mask on. Not sure who the guilty party was, but Platte-Geddes, this will give a first down to the Cowboys. So they march narrowly into Black Panther territory. The chains, well, is it not it's first down and 1? Cowboys once again out of the eye. Wing back, give to the fullback. Met there by Oakley Cott. Is going to be close. So that is the first down for the Cowboys. So 1st and 10, they're going to go no huddle here. Double wing set, fullback closely behind the quarterback. Wingback goes into motion. Pitch going to go to the left-hand side. They're going to get about 5. That was Michael Supik on the carry. Once again, Colome goes with the no huddle, all of them wearing the wristbands. They're going to stay in that same formation, double wing set, fullback, tucked in tight behind the quarterback. That is going to be a little sweep. Shippey gets near the first down, comes up short the way it looks from here, so it's going to be 3rd and short for the Black Panther defense. So Colome having success on the ground here early, as they're running about 5 yards pop. Cowboys back in that I formation. Kim goes to the fullback, and he's mad he didn't get it. 4th and 1. Handoff went to, looked like number 80, Rhett Bertram. Bertram's 6'4", 170-pound junior. And this is a no-brainer for Coach Gene Bertram, so they get up to the ball quickly. Back in that double wing set again. Platte-Geddes looks like a little showing blitz, just a quarterback sneak. And we'll see, they got the pile moved. I believe they got it beyond the marker. Should move the flags for the Black Panthers. Excuse me, for the Cowboys. So first down for the Cowboys, and once again they go to that no huddle. Platte-Geddes, 3-man front. Double wing back set, play action pass. His pass is going to be picked off by Grayson Hansen, and that's a turnover Platte-Geddes needed as the Cowboys were marching. Hansen just took his drop out in that flat, and I don't know if quarterback Braden Seegers didn't see him or anything, but he got in the way and picked it off. So Platte-Geddes comes up with a big turnover here in the first quarter with 4:55 to go, and they will take over on their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Vanderwerf's going to come under center. Vanderwerf back to pass. Now he steps up in the pocket. I believe his hand maybe been passed deflected or got partially hit. So double coverage on Foxley, who was the intended receiver. So 2nd 10 for the Black Panthers. Hansen at fullback, Cott at tailback, sweep to the right. It's going to pick up a gain of about 2. So 3rd and 7. We apologize once again for the technical difficulties. We're not sure what you missed. A few more technical difficulties here, but anyway, Platt-Geddes gets the grace of hand with an interception, marches a few plays, turns it over back to Colome, and that's where we're going to start. Big pass play for the Cowboys. Now they're out of the gun. Give goes to Zubik. Gets around the corner. He's going to get a few yards before he's brought down by number 35. That's Nate Whalen. 2nd and 10. We got 2:32 to go here in the first quarter. Platte-Geddes leads 8-0. They struck first on a 1-yard run by Miles Cott, and then Cott's 2-point conversion was good as well. Cowboys out of the gun once again. Low snap. We're going to have a whistle before the snap. We're going to get a false start on the Cowboys, so that will march them back. You're looking at 2nd and 12. Colome decides to tuck things in again after going out of the gun. Seeger under center, eye back, play action pass rolling to his right. He gets a lot of pressure, and he's going to be brought down by number 63, Hudson Ringling, with the sack. The 6'3", 195-pound junior brings him down for a big loss, and the Cowboys are moving in the wrong direction. That's going to be a loss of about, we'll call it 10. Third and 22. Seeger out of the gun. He's got one receiver left, one to the right. A little handoff again. We got a block in the, oh my goodness, two block, oh my goodness. The handoff goes to number 1, Michael Supik. Platt-Geddes had 2 players get hit in the back. Nothing, absolutely nothing called. Supik gets around the end and gains everything back. Huge play. I mean, I don't mean to be critical, but that was right in front of the referee. But you know what? Platt-Geddes just has to get tough and overcome some adversity here as their backs are against the wall, as the Cowboys have 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Seeger under center. We'll see if he keeps it himself. Hand back goes to the middle, and they stop him. The handoff went to I believe it was Bertram. Colome sticks to go with it, stays with that no huddle. 1:04 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff goes to the halfback. Handoff went to Shippey. He comes up short of the goal line, but they're close. So 3rd and goal from the, we'll call it a inch line, as these seconds are waning away. And the Cowboys in this first quarter. Seeger, we'll see if he sneaks it up. She goes to the fullback. He's just going to sneak it. There's a good initial push. Good initial push by the Platte-Geddes defensive line, but Seeger gets through, and it's a 6-8 ball game. 2-point try pending. So Platte-Geddes had the Cowboys with their backs against the wall on 3rd and 22. Big play. Gets them back down to the goal line, and on 3rd down, the Cowboys stick it in with 18 seconds to go. In quarter number 1, Seeger comes under center, I-backs behind him. It's going to be power to Shippey, and he's in. And just like that, we're tied at 8 with 18 seconds to go. Platte-Geddes will return the kick in 1 minute. All right, the Cowboys are about ready to get kick off here. Newman and Nate Whalen back to return in that first line. Looks like Grayson Hanson, Oakley Cott, and Landon Schulte. Up front, they got Foxley, Olson. Kick's going to be a wobbly one. It's going to be fielded by Newman. Nice little juke to get up the sideline. He's going to pick up a gain of about 15. So a nice return for Jackson. Platte-Geddes looks to take over here about on their 36-yard line, we'll call it. 12.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. So the Cowboys able to capitalize on the Vanderwerf interception and march it down and score. See if Platte-Geddes has the answer. Kelby out of the gun. One receiver left and right. Give goes right up the middle. That's Cott. Decent gain on the front. We'll take 4 every time. Good hard run there. Nice hold up front by the big boys. And that's going to do it for quarter number 1. Platte-Geddes 8, Colome 8. We'll be back. Welcome back to Black Panthers Live, even though you never left. I did. So Platte-Geddes football now going the other direction. 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Vanderwerf play action. Looking for Hanson. He's got him. Good throw and catch there by Kelby and Grayson, and that's a big gain. That's going to move the chains. That's going to be a gain of about 25 yards. Nice job, Kelby standing in the pocket. Good ball fake. Grayson's got a step on his man. Kelby put it in on the money, and Grayson brought her in for the first down. So that's the first completion for Vanderwerf tonight. 1st and 10. Jade Bolch's going to be split out to the left. I believe that's Jalen Severson on the right, out of the gun. And the Cowboys jump off sides, I think. Although I've been wrong before. So good hard count there apparently by Vanderwerf. So that's going to march off 5 yards. So Platte-Geddes 1st and 5 now on the 32-yard line of the Cowboys. Same formation. Severson to the right. Bolch's to the left. Vanderwerf out of the gun. High snap goes up to the middle. That's Newman. Jackson is wrapped up. After a good gain, good run by Jackson. He gets up a little gingerly there, but he's a tough kid. He'll be all right. That's going to move the chains. Just a tad shy of the 25-yard line. 8-8 ball game. 11 minutes 10 seconds and counting here in the second quarter. Vanderwerf out of the gun once again. Same play essentially goes to Newman. He's wrapped up after maybe a short gain. Tackled by number 78. Yeah, I lied. There's no 78 out there. 73 maybe. Sully Shippey. Second down and 8 for Platte-Geddes. On that line for the Black Panthers, Denai, Ringling, Olson, and Caden Foxley. Kelby. Pass intended for number 35, Nate Whalen. Vanderwerf had Jackson Olsen open, didn't see him. Just short armed that one a little bit, so that brings up second 9. Stops the clock at 10:18. Still knotted at 8s. Vanderwerf and Whalen off. Cade Volchis and Jalen Seaver's going to be split out to the right. Oakley Cott also to the right of Vanderwerf. Cowboys in the 4-man front defense here. Vanderwerf steps in the pocket. Now he just throws it into the ground, and that's going to be intentionally grounding, as there was nobody within the vicinity. So that's going to be a loss of down. So according to the scoreboard, it's second down. According to our chain gang, it's third down. So that would be a loss of down, which would bring up fourth down and 16. Fourth and we'll say 2. So Platte-Geddes is going to go for it here on fourth and long. Once again, Kelby has twins to the right. That's Hansen and I believe Nate Whalen split out there. Kelby throws one deep. Intended receiver is Hansen, and he has it. So huge pass play on fourth and 16. Vanderwerf connects with Grayson Hansen once again. So 2 nice catches by Grayson there. Decent coverage by the Cowboys, but that's going to give Platte-Geddes first and goal just inside the 10-yard line. So this has been kind of a tale of some big plays here on both sides. That's going to move the chains. With 9:53 to go, first and goal on the 9 3/4 yard line. Little stretch play goes to Cott. They just sniffed that one out. Good defense there by the Cowboys. A lot of penetration in that front line. Second and goal now from the 11. Counter play. Gibbs goes to Hansen, shakes off the first initial tackler, and he's going to pick up a couple. Platte-Geddes is looking at third and goal from the 6 now. Bringing in the jumbo package. Landon Schulte, Cade Volchis, and Jackson Newman. We're at 8:40 to go in this first half, tied at 8. Platte-Geddes struck first on their first drive with a 1-yard run by Miles Cott, and then Cott got in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Colome answered with a touchdown 2-point conversion of their own. Vanderwerf play action pass. Intended receiver was Schulte, overthrew him. So fourth and goal from the 6. And the Black Panthers do have a field goal kicker in Jackson Olsen. I believe. No indications of a field goal as it's 4th and goal from the 6. Clock stopped at 8:24 now. Vanderwerf back to pass once again, looking in the corner. Pass intended for Caden Foxley, just through the outstretched fingers, and the Cowboy defense holds. It's going to be a turnover on downs, as Platt-Geddes couldn't capitalize on the long pass play from Vanderwerf to Hansen, and now back on defense. And we're going to get what I believe is a heat timeout. .52 to go. 8-8 ball game. Colome football. They'll have 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 on there. Close to the 10-yard line. Seegers is going to have one receiver to the left, one to the right. Seeger back to pass. And they have a man, Michael Supik, the receiver, and that's going to move the chains. Big gain. So 20-yard gain for the Cowboys will move the chains. 7:34 to go. Second quarter. Colome picks up a 20-yard gain on 3rd and 8. Moves the chains. Now they have 1st and 10. Jet sweep. Met at the line. Jackson Olsen on the initial contact. He's got to wrap up. Brought down by Cott. I believe Hudson Ringling was in there, along with Grayson Hansen. He led at 9. So 2nd and 11, that's a loss of 1 for the Cowboys. Seeger's going to come under the center. Got Supik at 1 wing. Man goes in motion. Little inside counter / reverse. Platt-Geddes defense sniffs that one out. That's going to be, we have a man down. That's going to be a loss of probably about 2 on the play. Not sure who that injured Cowboy is. I forgot my glasses, so I apologize. I can't see the numbers very well. So 3rd and 13. Colome's been able to convert on these long conversions. Pass once again, and he's going to be sacked. Jackson Olsen gets deep in the backfield, brings down Seeger. That's going to be a big loss for the Cowboys. So a substantial loss. 4th and 16, 4th and 20, we'll call it, with 5:50 here in the first half. Platt-Geddes looks to get the ball in good field position as Jackson Newman is back to receive. I believe that's Supik. Ooh, he bobbles the snap, and he's just going to run it. Platt-Geddes defenders are there, and that's a great break for Platt-Geddes. As well, what we thought to be was going to be great field percentage just got a lot better. So they're going to take over 1st and 10 near the Colome Cowboy 20-yard line. Good job there by Supik just to field that and actually pick up a few yards. So 5:26 to go, tied at 8. Platt-Geddes football on their Cowboy 22-yard line. Vanderwerf's going to go under center. He's got Nate Whalen wide to the left. I believe that's Landon Schulte to the right. Cott to Vanderwerf's right. There's a nice hole there for Cott. I don't. Second down and 5 for the Black Panthers here. Vanderwerf under center, and give goes to Cott once again. He's got the first down, or what it appears to be. Yes, he's got the first down. Nice hard run there. Good job finishing that run by Miles, lowering his head to pick up that extra yard. Jalen Severson into the ball game for the Platt-Geddes. Giving Cott a breather here. 4:40 left to go now in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Platt-Geddes on the Cowboy 11-yard line. Jackson Newman at the halfback position. Jalen Severson wide to the left. Vanderwerf under center. Sweep play to Jackson. Jackson eludes one tackler who was deep in the backfield. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up 2nd and 10. Now 2nd and goal from the 8. Colome will receive in the second half. So Platt-Geddes football marching down to score their opening drive. Unbalanced line here for the Platt-Geddes offense. Little Vanderwerf. Quarterback Kiefer lowers his shoulder. He's going to pick up short 1. So 3:34 to go, 3:32 to go and counting here in the first half. So 3rd and 6, 3rd and goal from the 6. So Platt-Geddes was in this position last drive and came up empty-handed. Jackson Newman again at the halfback position. We're going to go sweep to Jackson. He has the corner. That's a good block. Can he get to the pylon? And we're going to get a hold. It's a touchdown, but that one's going to come back, which will negate the Black Panther touchdown hold. All right, so Platt-Geddes looking at 3rd and goal now from the 12. Vanderwerf has trips to his right. Jackson Newman is halfback to his right also. Vanderwerf steps back to pass. Pass intended for Severson, and he has it. There was a defender there. Great concentration by Severson. Kelly put that ball on the money, and Platt-Geddes gets on the board once again on a 12-yard touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Jalen Severson, making it 14-8 with 2:58 to go here in the first half. Good job up front. Kelby had time in the pocket. He was just able to stand in there and put the throw right on the money. 2-point try pending. Nate Whalen split out to the left. I believe that's Schulte. Offset, caught, slipped. Comes up short. He probably had it. His feet gave out. He was met at the line by, I believe that was Shippey. So 2-point conversion try fails, but Platt-Geddes leads 14-8 with 2:58 to go here in the first half. Platt-Geddes has to get a stop here, as Colome could be potentially looking at back-to-back possessions, as they will have the ball in the second half. Platt-Geddes about ready to kick off to the Cowboys. Kelby Vanderwerf connected with Jalen Severson on a third and goal from the 12-yard line. The Miles Cott run and the 2-point conversion failed, but that leaves us with a 14-8 score with 2:58 to go. Riley Shippey and Michael Supik back to receive for the Cowboys. Jackson Olsen gives it the boot, end over end kick. Going to be filled at about the 20-yard line. Supik's going to be brought down by Eli Denai. Nice open field tackle by Eli. And the Cowboys are going to take over on the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 with 2:54 to go in the first half. Braden Seegers comes under center. Double wing formation. Supik goes into motion. Ball's out. And Platt-Geddes comes up acting like they have it. We haven't seen an official. We did see an official indication. So Platt-Geddes causes a fumble on 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, and they're going to take back over on the Cowboy 27-yard line. So second turnover for the Cowboys. Interception by Grayson Hanson in the first quarter. Now a fumble. I'm not sure who was the ball carrier. So we'll see if Coach Sebel wants to go for the home run ball here after turnover. Snaps back. Vanderwerf has Caden Foxley over the middle. Foxley shakes the tackler, has the corner, no flags. There we go. Platte-Geddes capitalizes off of the Cowboy fumble, and a 26-yard touchdown pass from Vanderwerf to Caden Foxley makes it 20-8 with 2:40 to go in the first half. Kelby has had that tight end coming across the middle a couple times. He just looked to a different receiver. Foxley was wide open, was able to shake one tackle, got a good block on the edge there to get into the end zone. I believe that was Nate Whalen to come up with that block. Vanderwerf now out of the gun. Has caught to his right. Play action. Going to the corner pass intended for Schulte, and it's good. Platte-Geddes converts a 2-point conversion. 22-8. Platte-Geddes. 2:40 to go in the first half. One play drive for Platte-Geddes off the Cowboy turnover. And we'll take a quick break as we wait the kickoff from the Black Panthers. All right, we're ready to kick off once again. Platte-Geddes capitalizes on a 26-yard touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Caden Foxley. 2-point conversion was good on a pass from Vanderwerf to Landon Schulte. Now kickoff goes to the Cowboy to be named later, and we're going to get a flag. So I don't know if we'll have a late hit or a face mask. Riley Shippey was the Cowboy returning that kick. Number 38 on the tackle, Brevin DeYoung. So we said Brevin's name a couple times on kickoff 2 weeks ago when we played Bonham. So good job, Brevin, making his presence felt when he gets in there on the kickoff. But at the end of this, they're going to march off. I will see. Face mask 5-yard variety, so Colome will take over 1st and 10 with 2:35 to go on their own 40-yard line. Seegers has one receiver right, one left. Out of the gun. 3-man front for Platte-Geddes, 34 defense. He has a man streaking down the middle, but good pressure by the D-line. They're going to go ahead and force him out of the pocket. Eli did not put the finishing touches on. I believe Landon Schulte from their linebacker spot. But I can tell you one thing, they averted a crisis because number 7, I believe that's the tight end. Is that number 7? He had a man streaking down the middle, wide open, but the D-line was able to close in on Seegers quick enough. Now Seegers has trips to the right, single receiver to the left, out of the gun. Crossing pattern. And he's going to be sacked, and we're going to get a horse collar. So Platte-Geddes called for the penalty as he was pulled down by his shoulder pads, and Seegers is still down. So a face mask and now a horse collar is going to move Colome further to what I believe is the west. We're going to take a break as we have the injured player down. All right, we're back to Black Panthers Live. Horse collar moves the chains, 1st and 10. Platte-Geddes has 148 to half, leading 22-8. That penalty puts Colome directly on the 50-yard line. So 20 yards worth of penalties. At quarterback, Michael Supik, as Seegers was injured on the play. Looking at the sideline, he'll probably be back in after this play. Seegers out of the gun. Trips right, single receiver left. Eye back, Shippy's right, a little sprint speed option. There we got a holding penalty, and my goodness, somebody made Shippy feel that. Eli tonight absolutely brought the house to Mr. Shippy. We have 2 flags on the play. That's going to be a hold on the Cowboys. That will move them back with 1:30 to go in the first half. So that's going to be first and a lot. Shippy stays in at quarterback. Minute 30. Colome goes back to that double wing set. Fumble on the snap. Jackson Newman has nearly had him. Great job, great pressure by Jackson Olsen. Caden Foxley there to clean it up, which gets credit for the sack, as Jackson came exploding off of that left defensive in spot. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go. Platte-Geddes takes a timeout with 1:06. All right, so for the Platte-Geddes defense, or the Colome Cowboy offense, whichever side of the coin you're on, 2nd and 31 with 1:06 to go in the first half, which seems like it's taken forever. Numerous penalties. Shippey stays in at quarterback. I-backs behind him, wing back to the right. Long count, just a power. Brought down by Deny. Timeout Platte-Geddes, stops the clock at 59.7 seconds left. So Coach Hansen has one left. So Platte-Geddes holds here. They'll get the ball back with an opportunity to score, barring an unforeseen big play, which there's been a few so far in this football game. So Colome will have 3rd and 30. See what Coach Bertram dials up here. A little trickery. May just be a draw. Quarterback Braden Seegers was injured a few minutes ago. He remains on the sideline. (22-8) Platte-Geddes. Platte-Geddes scores first on a 1-yard run by Cott. 2-point conversion is successful. Then Platte-Geddes scores on a 12-yard pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Jared Severson. And then once again, 2-point failed. Then Jalen Severson. And we're back to action here. Shippey under center once again. I-backs. Nothing fancy, just a ISO. Platte-Geddes is going to hold on 3rd and 31, and they're going to take their 3rd and final timeout of the first half. They'll get the ball back with roughly 50 seconds left, 52.6. Oh, correction, this will just be 4th and 25. I apologize. So 4th and 25. I guess they opt to punt, which I don't know why they wouldn't. So it'll be 4th and 25. Colome's going to go ahead and go for it here on 4th and 25, or we'll see if they do. They try and draw them off sides. They're just going to step back and punt. Handling those duties is Michael Supik. Back to receive. Jackson Newman. Kick, side winding kick, geared toward the sideline. Going to go bounds right on the 34-yard line, where Platte-Geddes will take over. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Platte-Geddes on the 35-yard line. 44.6 seconds to go. Platte-Geddes leading 22-8. Platte-Geddes has had some success in the passing game. Caden Fox, a grace enhancement, and I believe that is Jalen Severson to Vanderwerf's right. They're going to like little bubble screens, I think. Oh, that's yes. No, that's Cade Bolche, I believe. Cade gets a big gain before being shellacked on the 50-yard line. Platte-Geddes going with a little hurry up here. Nice play there. Good blocking. 36 seconds, and now the ball is set. They got a... So 29 and counting. Vanderwerf under the gun. No timeouts, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Cowboys as Coach Bertram wants to make his secondary is in order. So as I was previously mentioning, Platte-Geddes scores first. 1-yard run by Miles Scott. Miles Scott. Scott successful on the 2-point conversion run. 12-yard touchdown pass from Vanderwerf to Jalen Severson. 2-point conversion fails. Platte-Geddes then answers off the Colome turnover on the fumble with a 26-yard touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Caden Foxley. 2-point conversion was unsuccessful as Scott slipped near the goal line. That's 22 for Platte-Geddes. The Cowboys scored on a 1-yard run by quarterback Braden Seegers. I believe the 2-point conversion was successful from Riley Shippey, and that's where we're at now. Platte-Geddes has the football, 22, leading 22-8. First and 10 on the 50-yard line with 22.7 seconds to go. No timeouts for the Platte-Geddes offense as they use those on their last defensive, last time they were on defense, we'll say, to get the ball back here. Colome will receive to begin the opening half. Vanderwerf's out of the gun. He's got one receiver right, one to the left. Back to pass, a little pressure, aim towards the sideline, deny the intended receiver, underthrown, stops the clock with 17.4 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. Vanderwerf out of the gun. Little screen, denies there. Scott tries to avert the tackler, doesn't. That's probably going to do it for the first half. Bertram on the tackle, and that's going to do it after 1 half play. Platte-Geddes 22, Colome 8. We'll be back in roughly 18.5 minutes. Thanks for tuning in to Black Panthers Live. Hey, welcome back to Black Panthers Live. Second half action underway. Our scoreboard disappeared once again. Our apologies. Olsen's kicks deep. Taken by Shippey, I believe. Reverse. Give it off to Cowboy to name later. Flag from the far side of the field. And it appears Platt-Geddes has Eli, that was Landon Schulte on the tackle. And Cowboy a little slow to get up. Seems to be okay. The Cowboys are going to take over here, 1st and 10 on their opening drive of the second half. 11:51, so 9 seconds off the clock. Block in the back on the Cowboys, so that will move them back to near the 20-yard line. He's still marching, getting closer to the 10. He's to the 10. He's to the 10. 15, we'll call it, 15-yard line. So 1st and 10. Seeger's back in at quarterback, went out late in the second quarter. Looks like I-backs. Platt-Geddes waiting for another player to get in there. Jackson Olsen. I believe that was some sort of a counter. They're going to bring up this game of about a yard, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Cowboys. Seegers again under center. Snap, just a power play. Breaks a tackle. Ball is loose again. Colome covers it. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10, we'll say. So Platt-Geddes was able to get on the last fumble in the second quarter and turn that turnover into points as Vanderwerf hit Caden Fox on a 26-yard touchdown strike. So 3rd and 10, Platt-Geddes leads 22-8, 10:42 on the clock. Seeger's going to roll to his right. He's getting pressure. He's going to step up now. He's wrapped up by a couple Black Panthers. Jackson Olsen and another Black Panther come up with the sack on 3rd down. So 4th and 15, Colome will punt deep in their own territory, so it'll be 4th and 13. Supik back on heels near the goal line. Back to return for the Black Panthers, Jackson Newman, excuse me. Oh, a nice spiral punt. Fielded right at the 45, and it's fumbled, and the ball is, I believe, covered by Platt-Geddes. So crisis averted there. I think Eli denied on the recover. If it wasn't, it was Nate Whalen. But Platt-Geddes will take over in Colome Cowboy territory on the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 with 9:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. 22-8. Black Panthers on top. Vanderwerf has Newman and Cott in the backfield. Landon Schulte is going to go in motion in that wing back position. They're going to sweep to Schulte, working his way around that left edge. He's going to be wrapped up for little to no gain. So good defense there by the Cowboy front. Bring up 2nd and 10 for Platt-Geddes. Cade Bolche split out to the right. I believe that's Whalen left. Hands off to Cott. He has room up the middle. He's got a nice gain. He's going to be near the 1st down. Miles Cott, nice run, good job blocking. Had a nice hole there. So 3rd and short for the Black Panthers with 8:55 to go in the 3rd quarter, leading 22-8. Volchi's going to be split out to the right once again. Whalen is going to be split out to the left. Vanderwerf out of the gun. Miles Scott to his right. Vanderwerf, they're going to just give off to Cott again. Met up the middle. According to the referee on the far side, Platt-Geddes got no gain. They're going to be looking at 4th down and 1. Clock's ticking. 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th down and 1 for Platt-Geddes. They need to move the chains here. Vanderwerf's going to go under center. See Vanderwerf under center. Goes to Landon Schulte. He's still on his way, whistled him down. Looks like he has enough for the 1st down as the chain gang proceeds to the west. So 1st down for the Black Panthers. Ball rests on the 27-yard line of the Cowboys. I believe that's Grayson Hansen at fullback. They're going to run a sweep to Cott. Cott's filling out the defense. No gain on the play, maybe even a loss of a couple. Good pursuit there by the Cowboys linebackers. Jacob Beckers, I believe, was the Cowboy there on the initial contact. 7:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Platt-Geddes leading 22-8. Nate Whalen split out to the right. Oakley Cott to the right of Kelby Vanderwerf. Oh, we have a fumble on the play. We'll see who comes up with it. We got a scrum, and actually it looked like it was a battle between Cott and the Cowboy. I believe that's Jacob Beckers, and Platt-Geddes has a player down. Hudson Ringling gets up gingerly, but the Platt-Geddes fumble gives the Cowboys the ball with 6:40 to go in the 3rd quarter, trailing 8-22. They're taking over 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. But we're going to have a timeout. We will take a break as well. Welcome back to Black Panthers Live. Cowboys have the ball after that Black Panther fumble. 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line out of the gun. Little bubble screen. Platt-Geddes reads it, gets through there. That's Grayson Hansen. Splits the blockers. Tackles for a loss. Excellent job there by Hansen. That's going to be a big loss for the Cowboys. Loss of 6 or 7. So they're going to be looking at 2nd and 16 are the Colome Cowboys with 6:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Seegers under center. Counter play and great job there by Caden Foxley. Sniffed off the counter, stayed home, and absolutely blew up that Cowboy running back. So Platt-Geddes defense has themselves a 3rd and long here. 3rd and 22. That's going to be a loss of 6. Seegers got to the receiver right, receiver left. One back, he's back to pass. Pressure comes. Seegers able to avoid it, and then he's wrapped up. Good pursuit there. Excellent job by the front line of the Black Panthers as Seegers went under pressure. Jackson Olson, Caden Foxley, Hudson Ringling. Excellent job. Sear goes down, so now that's going to be an additional loss. So 4th and 35 now for Colome, as Supik will punt once again near his own end zone. Jackson Newman. Short punt, Newman lets it bounce. He needs to get away. He does. Good punt there by Supik. And Jackson, he's a filter to get out of the way. He got out of the way to avoid a fumble. But Platte-Geddes will take over once again near the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Black Panther offense. Their last stall start out on a fumble, but their defense held strong, putting the Cowboys in a 4th and 35 punting situation. And they will take over on the 49-yard line of Platte-Geddes. Nate Whelan's going to be split out to the right. Vanderwerf's going to be under gun. Jackson Newman in that I-back position. Everything in the back, counter play. Handoff goes to, is that Landon Schulte? No, it's Grayson Hansen. So Cowboys had about 9 men in a box. Counter play, able to spring Grayson Hansen for a nice gain. We're going to call it a gain of 8. So 2nd and 2, 4:15 now left to go in the 3rd quarter. Platte-Geddes still leading 22-8. No scores so far in the 2nd half. Hansen's going to split out to the right. Jalen Severson to the left. Jackson Newman. Jackson Newman takes the handoff, scoots through the line. He has the 1st down and a few more. So nice run there by Jackson. Will move the chains. So another 1st and 10 coming up for Platte-Geddes with 3:52 to go as the clock stops as they reset the chains, and it'll start once again on the Cowboy 37-yard line. The Black Panthers just need they need to keep her on the ground and keep the clock ticking. Same formation. Receiver right, receiver left. Vanderwerf's going to go deep. Pass intended for Nate Whalen, off the mark. So incomplete will bring up 2nd 10, stop the clock with 3:25 to go. Coach is looking to extend this lead of 14 points as Platte-Geddes ahead 22-8. 2nd and 10 now for the Black Panther offense. Vanderwerf's going to go under center. He's got Newman behind him. Colome has 7 in the box. This is Newman. He has a little room around there. He's going to cut back to the middle of the field near the 1st down. So good job blocking by the Platte-Geddes offensive line as the Cowboys have 7 men in the box. They're able to get it outside on the sweep play, and then Jackson was able to use his shifty running style, pick up a few more yards. So 3rd and 1 for Platte-Geddes. And we're under 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cade Volchis and Jalen Severson are going to be split out to the right. Newman once again next to Vanderwerf out of the gun. Cowboys blitz up the middle. No one to pick it up. Just a backfield. And that's going to lose a yard. So 4th and 2 now for Platte-Geddes. .2:15 now in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 2. Ball on the 30-yard line. Once again, Colome has 7 guys up. They're going to run a sweep to the left. Pitch goes to Newman. He has the corner. He gets the first down, and he's still on his feet. Nice hard run there by Jackson. Yards after contact. That's a great run. That's a great run by the sophomore. That's going to move those chains. That's going to give Platte-Geddes 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. (22-8). Platte-Geddes leads. All the scoring took place in the first half. Vanderwerf under center. Now we're going to have a penalty. I believe we're going to get a false start on the Black Panthers, as the Cowboys defense was showing. No, it's going to be against the Cowboys. They appeared to have a blitz coming. One of those Cowboy defenders just got a little too eager. So that's going to move it to 1st and 5. Now on, I would say I believe it's the 15-yard line. Kelby under center. Offset eye. Play action pass. Kelly has a man wide open. That is Landon Schulte. Excellent play call. Excellent play call. Schulte wide open. He scampers into the end zone. That's going to be a 15-yard touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Landon Schulte to extend this lead to 28-8 with 1:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. PAT 2-point try pending. Cade Bolge's going to split out to the left. Kelby under center once again. Give goes to Hansen, I believe it was. He's going to come up short. So the 2-point conversion try fails, but Platte-Geddes strikes again, leading 22-8 with 1:44 to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in a minute. Shippey and Subic back to receive. Goes to Shippey from that Jackson Olsen kick. He's to be met by a gang of Platte-Geddes tacklers. He gets out to about the 30-yard line. Cowboys will take over 1st and 10 with 1:35 to go in this 3rd quarter. Platte-Geddes leads 28-8. Colome's only touchdown comes in the first quarter, I believe. Seeger's going to be under center. Wingback's going to go in motion, little sweep play. Going to pick up a gain of about 2. Nice job there by Eli tonight, that linebacker position. Handoff goes to Supik. Good job stretching that one out. The Black Panther defense. He's going to get a gain of about 2. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys as the clock ticks down. Under 40 seconds here in this 3rd quarter. Seeger under center. Handoff goes to Shippey. He's going to pick up a few. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down and 4. And the Cowboys more than likely probably will not get this playoff before if they hurry, they could get a procedure. That's going to do it, folks. Time expires in the 3rd quarter. Platte-Geddes 28, Colome 8. We'll be back shortly. Cowboys pick up that 1st down on that run by Shippey. Give goes off the left-hand side, no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10. So Platte-Geddes defense has been a little bit stingy after that 1st touchdown. Now we're at 2nd and 10 here with 11 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Platte-Geddes leading 28-8. Seeger's going to go out of the gun. He's got trips to his right, 1 receiver to the left. They run numerous crossing routes out of this. Ball is on the ground, steps up into the pocket. That pass is going to be caught despite Baby being hit a little bit early. And that's chicken pie, I think is what we call that. So yeah, great concentration there. And Seeger's able to corral the bad snap and come close to a first down here, as now Colome will have the ball 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 on their own 48-yard line. Double wing. Seeger's going to go call his own number. Still on his feet, and I don't know why they haven't blown the whistle yet. Oh, now the ball's loose. We'll see what happened. In my opinion, the whistle probably should have been blown a long time ago. However, it is enough for a Cowboy first down. That will move the chains. Nice job there by Seegers, keep his feet driving. Had a little assistance moving the pile. As we're at 9:52 to go. Again, we apologize, having technical difficulties with the scoreboard and the clock. 1st and 10. Seegers under center once again. Platt-Geddes in that 3-man front. Seegers going to drive back to pass. He's under immediate pressure, eludes it. Actually, the pass is going to be intercepted by Grayson Hansen. Jackson Olsen came screaming off the line, putting Seegers under major pressure. Had to rush to get that one off, and Grayson Hansen has his 2nd interception of the evening. And that's going to be the at least 3rd turnover Platt-Geddes has caused in tonight's contest. So Platt-Geddes is going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line with 9:33 to go, leading 28-8. Vanderwerf's going to go out of the gun. He's going to have receiver right and a receiver left. Give goes to Cott up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple. There's a good, nice run there by Miles. He's going to pick up about 3 to bring up about 2nd and 7. Actually, we're going to call it 5 on the play. Nate Whalen's going to be split out to the left. Vanderwerf's going to go under center. He has Cott out of the eye. Sweep goes to Cott to the right side. He has the corner. See, he's near the first down marker. He's got the first down before he's tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with, no, the clock's still rolling. He must have stayed in bounds. Well, it's going to stop to reset the chains. Nice run there. Good job blocking, sealing off the edge by that right side of the offensive line of the Black Panthers. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. 28-8 remains the score. Platt-Geddes with the only score in the 2nd half on a touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Landon. So the high snap, ball's on the ground. Kelby makes the wise decision, just falls on it. So that's going to be a loss of about 5. 2nd down and 15, 8:15 to go. 28-8 Black Panthers. Now we're going to get a stop. And now we're good. Vanderwerf under center. Jackson Newman behind him. Sweep going to go to the left. Great jobs. Newman has the mid. Nice job there coming from, I believe that was Bertram making that play. Looked like Jackson had the corner. He does pick up a gain of about 6. Is that outside backer? Outside backer made the play, and that saved a potential first down for Platt-Geddes. Well, that was the corner coming to make that play. Kelby out of the gun. High snap again. He has a man down the sideline. That is number 35, Nate Whalen. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to scoot down the sideline for the touchdown. Great concentration on the part of Nate Whalen, and that's going to make the score 34-8 Platt-Geddes. 7:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Platte-Geddes PA treat point after touchdown try. So I can't remember where Platte-Geddes started. A long touchdown pass from Kelby Vanderwerf to Nate Whalen. Jackson Olsen is going to kick the PAT. Black Panthers are going to take a timeout as they were short one man on the line of scrimmage. All right, we're back here. Platte-Geddes point attempt. Jackson Olsen kicking. I believe that's Kelby Vanderwerf holding. Austin Severson handling the long snapping duties. Snap is good. The hold's there. The kick is up. It's a beauty. And it's good. So Jackson Olsen with that PAT extends the Platte-Geddes lead to 35-8 with 7:06 to go remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back. Welcome back to Black Panthers Live. Jackson Olsen ready to give it to the boot. Give it the boot. I believe Supik and Chippy are back to receive. Jackson, beautiful kick. It's going to be taken by Chippy. Chippy has some room down the sideline. He's still on his feet. He's out to the 45, 46, 47 yard line. So the Cowboys will take over. We'll call it the 47 yard line. 6:56 to go in the ball game. Platte-Geddes 35, Colome 8, 1st and 10. Seeger's out of the gun. One receiver to his left. Back to pass. A lot of time. Ball is in the air. Pass broken up by Nate Whalen. Good recovery there. Chippy, no, not Chippy. Supik had a step on him. Platt-Geddes all night has had pretty darn good pressure on Mr. Seegers. That time, he had plenty of time. .648 to go. Seegers going to go under center, I-backs. Handoff goes up the middle. Nice run there. Nice run there by the Cowboys. 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2. 6:23 to go. Seegers going to go under center once again. Man in motion is Supik. They give it to him. Near the first down marker. Left foot, right foot. See where they spot it. They kind of be short of the first down, so fourth and short. We're going to call it 2 feet for the Cowboys with 5:50 now to go. Seegers under center. Platt-Geddes showing blitz. Man in motion. Fumbled the snap. Give him snap. Platt-Geddes defense holds, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Huge break for Platt-Geddes there as they'll Platt-Geddes defense holds. They convert on the 4th and short. Snap was fumbled. And it looks like Platt-Geddes offense will march onto the field. And we're going to have a new look offense for the Black Panthers. And I'll do my best to identify those players, as this looks like appears to be our junior varsity now in the ball game with 5:34 to go. Dawson Hoffman under center. Cade Bolt, I believe this is Cade Bolt you saw here to the left. Pitch goes to Chase Varlick. He has some wheels, and he goes down the sideline. He's got the first down before being knocked out of bounds, and man, did he explode up that sideline. He has the ability to get lost in a crowd. Varlick is an imposing figure at 5'8", 125 pounds, but the kid has some wheels, and he has some toughness, I promise you that. Oh, he was knocked out before the... Looks like he was knocked out at a gain, we'll call it a gain of 8. I thought he had the first down, but it'll be 2nd down and 3. They're going to run a sweep the other way. Chase has the corner. He has some room. He has one man to beat. Oh, no, and he fumbles the ball. And it goes out of bounds. So a big break for the Black Panthers. Nice job by that Cowboy defender to knock that ball loose, but he did get a first down and a big break for Platt-Geddes there as the ball trickles out of bounds. Nice couple runs there by Varlick. Good job up front to our big boys. Trevor Rollin at one tight end position. Reggie Ringling. Lee Reiser. Caleb Fight. Split out here to the left. Number 24, that's Colin Ingebretson. Hopping under center once again, Varlick at that halfback. Little inside counter play. He's going to gain of about 5 or 6. That handoff went to Aiden Bolchi, I believe. .451 left in the ball game now. Platt-Geddes leads 35-8. Black Panthers out of the eye. Hoffman under center. Give goes to the fullback. No gain on that play. Aiden Bolchi, I believe, with that carry. The 5'10", 140-pound freshman. Colin Ingebretson back in for Platt-Geddes. Talon Wilson was in on that play. Lee Reiser on that front line. Number 38, Brevin DeYoung at that guard position, tight end, I believe. Andrew Bresson split out to the left once again, hopping under center. He has. Chase Varlick on the sweep, slicing and dicing near the first down. He's got the first down and more. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. And we have a couple players down, it appears, for the Cowboys. So that stops the clock with 3:49 to go. Platte-Geddes leads 35-8. And we're going to take a break. Welcome back to Black Panthers Live. Riley Shippey was the injured Cowboy on the play, so we send him our best. He appears to be okay, I think. Dawson Hoppin's going to come under center once again, has Varlick behind him. Give goes to Varlick up the middle. He's going to pick up a few. We'll call it a gain of 5, gain of 4, second and 6. Platte-Geddes 35, Colome 8, 3:20. I'm extremely confused. It was a turn. That must have been 4th down. And now we're going to have a timeout for the Cowboys. Welcome back to Black Panthers Live. Before I forget, I have to give a shout out to Kara Johnson, Taylor Larson, and JC Beal for helping us out with the live stream. And also Nathan at Sports Ticket Live. We appreciate it, Nathan. Colome comes under center. Little jet sweep type play. I believe that was number 26. Cowboys jerseys are really hard to read. Maybe 28. That's Cash Heath, 5'9", 130-pound freshman. He's going to pick up a gain of about 3. Call it 2nd and 7. 2:50 to go. Platte-Geddes 35. Colome 8. Colome comes under center once again. It'll be a sweep to the left. Still rumbling somewhere. He's going to get enough for the first down. Yeah, that's going to move the chains. Handoff goes to the left-hand side. He's going to pick up again a couple. I believe that was number 36 for the Platte-Geddes on the tackle. That'd be Caleb Fight. Black Panthers defense out there. Aiden Bolchi, number 24, Colin Ingebretson, Brevin DeYoung. 1:10 to go. Man goes in motional inside counter. The running back has room. That's a first down. Nice run, good play call. A little misdirection, sprung him for a gain of about 15. Ingebretson on the tackle along with Chase Hickey in there. Chase Varlick back in as defensive back position. Talon Wilson, number 67. Not 67. Reggie Ringling, I believe. They run the insane play, just goes the other way, and they're going to pick up a gain of about 8. And the Cowboys will get probably one more playoff as we're at 35 ticks left in this ball game. $18 seconds and counting. Under center are the Cowboys once again. Little inside double, kind of a reverse. He has enough for the first down. He's down the sideline, still rumbling and stumbling before he's brought down. That'll stop the clock till the chains reset. For the Cowboys, they head on the road next Friday. They make the long trek to Irene, where they host the Irene Maconda. For Platte-Geddes, we have 2 consecutive home games, as next week we will host Gayville Vollen. That'll be on September 13th, and then on September 20th, they will host Kimball White Lake for the Platte-Geddes homecoming. I want to wish the Platte-Geddes cheer and dance team good luck tomorrow as they head to Pier. Volleyball hosts the always tough Wagner Red Raiders on Tuesday night. Once again, thanks to J.C. Beal, Kara Johnson, and Taylor Larson. Mrs. Larson, who is helping us from back home. Nathan at Sports Ticket Live. Thanks for all your assistance. Thank you for turning to Black Panthers Live. And as always, thank you for making the Platte-Geddes School District a great place to learn, work, and grow. Have a great weekend. Thank you.